Yeah, August 21st.
Meet me at the county permitting office. It's going down.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
don't ever sing that. That's not a banger.
August 21st is a day. It'll go down in history and it'll go down in the record books. That's when Toothsome Dental's permits were approved. Years from now, we're gonna remember August 21st. We won't. We won't remember August 21st.
All we're gonna remember about this year was like the stages of the pandemic.
Yeah.
You remember there was like the Tiger King point in the pandemic and like the Don't Rush challenge point.
Oh,
and
there
when
was
we were all like so hopeful. You remember that?
Yeah, but let's talk about those challenges. Remember when we
And the Savage challenge.
when it first
classic bougie ratchet.
Yeah.
You know?
There were so many challenges in the span of like 2 months.
And I did learn the Savage challenge, but I didn't post it because I did not want Gen Z to tear me up. I thought it looked okay. It was like acceptable for Twitter, but not for Instagram.
Yeah, she was working hard on it.
I know. I practiced for like 2 days, and then we recorded it, and I was like, "Gosh, that looks really bad."
Mm-hmm.
So what do? You don't post it.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. We're back with some exciting new updates about Toothsome Dental. I'm Dr. Shannon Chapman, and I'm being joined by my lovely, wonderful, handsome husband.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, I'm Dr. Chapman, and we do have a lot of updates for our office, which we'd like to talk about because we're very excited about them. So this week, we crossed a couple milestones. One was our website went live. Absolutely. We're very excited about that. Now, the website as it stands is, I would say, an evolving, growing being, organism. What do you think, Shannon? What do you think?
Yeah, it's definitely changing day to day. Right now we have the temporary website up, but as we begin to get closer to our launch date, there will be more information, more videos, pictures, and content available on our website.
Yeah. So right now the website's there, so people can, find some information about the office. Some of the things that are on the website are our telephone number, our address, our profile pictures, and our bios. And then also there's an area where you could leave messages that we will receive in case you have any questions about the office. Mm-hmm. That website is www.toothsomedental.com. And we were very excited when we first started to conceptualize Toothsome that domain was available. That was actually one of the things that we discussed, when deciding names, is the domain available? Mm-hmm. And it was. So we scooped it up about a year before this. Isn't that amazing? Like
it's been about a year.
Yeah, about a year before. We had the vision that's like, okay, we're probably going to need this domain. So let's go ahead and reserve it. And I mean, to reserve a domain for the year, it's like $23, I think, $24 or something like that. So it's well worth it. Money well spent. Absolutely.
And we didn't have any foresight that 2020 would have a pandemic or any of the other hurdles and challenges that we faced, but it was nice to at least have our name and our domain secured as we began to move forward with this process.
Mm-hmm. So that's something that we did learn. And for anyone starting a business, if you have the name of your business that you want, definitely go check out domains, see if it's available. Mm-hmm. And then different social media accounts, Instagram, go check that username, see if it's available. And if it is, just go ahead and scoop it up, right? So everything has continuity.
The only other Toothsome Dental that we came across is in Australia, so I think we're pretty safe and secure with the name that we chose.
Yeah, there was one in Australia, and then remember that one in
the Toothsome
Thailand?
Chocolate Emporium in Disney.
Yeah, but other dentists, I think it was in Thailand or
as far as North America goes, we're pretty safe.
Yeah, we're planting the Toothsome flag in North America. We're gonna eat some chocolate from Toothsome Emporium, and then we're gonna get our teeth clean. It's gonna be delicious. Sorry.
Okay, well.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, so we have a website. Sorry, Shannon. We have a website.
In addition to our website updates, there was also an article that came out from the World Health Organization that was warning dentists and patients about possibly foregoing elective dental procedures at this time. So we did want to address that. Just to clarify a few things, Dominic, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, so there was a article that came out from the World Health Organization, and they suggested postponing or delaying routine dental care, such as like your cleanings and even some treatment that may not be emergent, like small fillings or whatnot. Um, Now, the way the media portrayed it, though, was to say that almost at this time it's not safe to have dental work done, and you should go ahead and reschedule cleanings, deep cleanings, fillings, anything other than like severe pain and swelling that can lead to a lot of really bad outcomes. But the media did not talk about the full article that came out, because what the World Health Organization was saying was that in areas where there is a lot of community spread or like an outbreak or a big increase in cases, those are the areas that you should maybe think about delaying preventative or routine dental care until they get that community spread under control. So it just goes back to knowing what's going on in your community, and knowing when it's safe, and that comes with having a dialogue with your dentist or any other medical profession that you are seeking treatment from, whether it be your doctor or your dentist. Dentists right now are taking like all the precautions we can.
Mm-hmm.
We are using PPE that we need to use to keep ourselves safe, but also that we need to use to keep our patients safe. We are cleaning and disinfecting operatories just as we were before, but now leaving more time before a new patient comes into the operatory. We are also cleaning the whole office before and after. I know there's some offices who are doing cold fogging, which is basically fogging the whole office with a disinfecting solution that helps to decrease the amount of uh, viruses, bacteria, or anything that may be on frequently touched surfaces.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, dentists are doing everything they can be doing according to the CDC guidelines, and even the World Health Organization guidelines. But the thing is, sometimes when the media gets a hold of these articles, they only portray or they only report on one sentence from an article, and we've become a headline society that just sees these headlines and we think that's the whole story. So I would encourage everyone, if you see something like that, like an article, like a headline, just to do a little more research about it, right? And read the journals or the articles for yourself, and sometimes that will put your mind at ease.
And the ADA did agree with the recommendation that in hot spots you should avoid dental treatment unless you are having an emergency. I think the ADA really is advocating for dentists and our teams to safely get back to work so that we can provide an essential service for our patients. I know dentistry doesn't seem important until you have a toothache, but these preventative measures that we take every 6 months or 3 to 4 months when we see you really can make a huge impact, since sometimes your mouth is the first area where other issues may be diagnosed and then possibly addressed with a primary care physician or another specialist.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, toothache is no joke. Toothache is no joke. You've seen
I've
big
seen toothaches take
two
down
grown
grown
men.
men
Yeah, grown
crying
men,
like babies.
big bodybuilders, tattoos all over their face. I
Mike
mean, I say,
Tyson.
yeah, I haven't cheated Mike Tyson yet, but yeah, tattoos. You would think that okay with needles, okay with pain, but if you have a toothache, it's no joke. Something you have to get taken care of. So our goal is to never let a tooth get to that point, and we accomplish that or try to accomplish that by seeing our patients in routine intervals or increments, so that we can catch things before they get that bad. Absolutely. So yeah, it's safe to go to the dentist at this point. In our community, there's not a community outbreak or community spread.
In fact,
Anything like
Maryland
that.
is trending down. So
Mm-hmm.
please continue to wear your masks, socially distance or physically distance, whichever word or term you prefer.
Yeah.
Wash your hands, continue to use your hand sanitizer if you feel comfortable wearing gloves when you're out in public, continue to do that as well and dispose of them in the proper receptacles because we love our earth and we would like to protect it. And that's all.
That's our PSA.
Yes, please stop throwing your gloves in the parking lot. It's nasty.
Or masks.
And your masks because nobody else wants to pick them up.
Yeah.
Please throw them in the trash or wait until you get home and throw them in the trash.
That's
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying. Like usually if you're going into a store, there's a trash can right in front of the store. So
I'm
you
not
just
judging people. I'm
pick
just
up the
saying if
hold
the
it-
receptacle is not at the store that you happen to be going into, keep a plastic bag in your car, put your PPE in it, and throw it away when you get home.
Yeah.
We all want to be responsible global citizens and protect the one and only environment that we have been given. So yeah, that's my PSA because being green and protecting the planet is sort of important because I like living here. So there's that.
We like living on this earth. On this earth. We like living on this earth. We only got one of it. But yeah, so that's something else. That was one thing we wanted to talk about. We also wanted to touch base on the progress of our build out and where we are now. We have some exciting news, some excellent news, excellent gnarly. Who says that again?
Gnarly?
Gnarly Ted, the Bill and Ted.
Yeah, probably.
Bill and Ted, I think it's Bill and Ted. Excellent gnarly adventure. I don't know, but we have some exciting news that our permits were approved. So we are about to start the build out, which means we're actually going to have some walls going up.
It'll be more than what's in there now? Some drywall,
Drywall.
and cement.
I don't know if we have any drywall. We have cement. We have a cement slab on half the space.
There
And then
there's some studs
studs.
and gravel.
Gravel. That's,
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the term or the word. Gravel. So we're gonna have some walls. If anything, we're gonna have some walls.
And some framing. That'd be like so awesome.
Yeah, walls and framing. So we're excited. We're gonna try to get into the space again before they actually start any demo, breaking up the slab or putting up any studs. Studs
With a D.
with a D. So so we can track the progress and give you guys a little insight into what the space looked like before, during, after. So that should be exciting to track the progress.
And we won't bore people with too many details about that. I mean, we're excited about the construction and we hope you are too. Don't get us wrong, but we're not going to post pictures of every, piece of lumber that they carry into the space. We're not, so you can fix your face.
You may have a couple pictures. You may have a couple pictures, maybe a couple videos. But that's the beautiful thing about social media. If you don't want to see it,
Yeah, if you don't want to see construction, you can fast forward to the end.
just fast forward or swipe past that post. That post's not for you. No big deal.
Swipe.
You're not offending us
Swipe.
if you don't look at it.
Swipe. But we will know that
Yeah.
those are not the posts people are interested in by the number of views. So
Right, and then we
will
won't post
not
them.
post more of those
Yeah.
if you don't watch them. But I promise if you watch them, there will probably be some funny little
Yeah.
something in there because we like to keep it light.
There's a method to the madness. There's a method to the madness.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, and we have this exciting piece of goodness coming at you here. What this is our county permitting website,
Whoop, whoop.
and it shows everybody and it shows us where we are in the permitting process.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah, whoop whoop. So you can see how long this process takes, right? I mean, just to get to this point took a while. Took some time, understand it. So we started this 5/20/2020. So that's when we submitted our application.
That's May.
That's when we submitted the application for the permits, right? So this is saying right here, application completeness check. We submitted everything. Everything was complete. And we paid our little muns. You know they're gonna get some muns out of you, no matter what you do in this world. Everyone's trying to get their little muns. So we paid our fees same day. We had a review on June the 11th.
Mm-mm.
So what happens? What does that mean? Commercial plan review failed. What? Why would you fail a commercial plan review? So codes are always changing. And when you submit your plans, sometimes there's something in those plans or those drawings that maybe aren't relevant now, and they need to be modified in order to pass the new um, coding or code system that they have in place. So what happens is they say, okay, most of it looks good. However, we need you to make a little change to this, or we need you to add this piece of information to your application. For us, a part of it was, even though when we leased our space, obviously the landlord knows that you're going to be a dental office. Otherwise, if they didn't want a dental office there, they weren't going to lease you the space. But you actually have to get a letter from the landlord and approval from the landlord, an official document that says we are giving Toothsome Dental permission to operate as a dental office. And because we didn't have that piece of paper and we didn't have that approval from, there's like a county community planning board we needed to get the approval from. uh, we failed the plan review. So we had to gather that information and then go ahead and resubmit our application, and that's what we did. So we resubmitted everything.
July was kind of a holding pattern.
So that was a holding pattern. In August the 5th, it shows here that we failed the review again. However, we did not fail this review. Actually, what happened from what we understood and what we were told is that after the first plan review that we had, they defaulted all of the plans and all of the permits that were under review to the end of the cycle, which was August 5th. And they didn't happen to get to our application by August 5th. So because they didn't review it on August 5th, it just got recorded as failed. But like the next week, they got to the application and it passed. So everything
Praise God.
everything is in order. That's what we say. Everything in order.
Everything worked out smoothly,
Yeah.
and now we are permitted. We're street legal to begin construction. Like,
Yeah.
when I say street legal, I always think about the Fast and the Furious. I don't know why.
Yeah. Street legal. We're not modified. We don't have any mods on our vehicle.
There's no NOS, but we're ready to hit the gas and get this construction underway.
Yeah. So August 21st, that's when it went down. You see right here, August 21st, our permits were approved.
Going down. What is that, young jock?
Yeah, August 21st.
Meet me at the county permitting office. It's going down.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't ever sing that. That's not a banger.
August 21st is a day. It'll go down in history, and it'll go down in the record books. That's when Toothsome Dental's permits were approved. Years from now, we're going to remember August 21st. We won't. We won't remember August 21st.
All we're going to remember about this year was like the stages of the pandemic.
Yeah.
You remember there was like the Tiger King point in the pandemic and like the Don't Rush Challenge point.
Oh,
and when we were all like so hopeful. You remember that?
Yeah, but let's talk about those challenges. Remember when
And the Savage Challenge.
when it first
Classic bougie ratchet.
Yeah.
You know?
There were so many challenges in the span of like 2 months.
And I did learn the Savage Challenge, but I didn't post it because I did not want Gen Z to tear me up. I thought it looked okay. It was like acceptable for Twitter, but not for Instagram.
Yeah, she was working hard on it.
I know. I practiced for like 2 days, and then we recorded it, and I was like, gosh, that looks really bad. Mm-hmm. So what do? You don't post it.
Yeah. But we digress. Basically, the moral of that story was that we got our permits approved.
Yes. So see, 2020 wasn't a complete wash.
Yeah, 2020. And it's only going to get better. We're going to start our process, our build out, and our construction. So that's going to be exciting.
And the law of attraction states that you attract the energy that you put out into the universe. So we are claiming that Toothsome Dental will not have any more delays and that everything will be open on time for the end of October, beginning of November. Period.
Yep. Beginning in November, end of October. We'll see you guys at the open house.
See you then. Or see you at another time.
See you another time. All right. Our website. Yes.
Look how fancy.
Yeah. I haven't figured out how to bring Shannon on this screen yet, but give me a couple weeks and we can both be on the screen. I have to figure it out still.
It's all right.
Yeah, but they can still hear you though, Shannon.
I'm still here.
Yeah. All right, yeah, just our website, Toothsome Dental, obviously, toothsomedental.com. Toothsomedental.com.
Are we able to scroll?
Yeah, we'll scroll down, show you guys. Coming fall. Our family is here to serve your family. Yes. I would say we definitely wanted to feel like, almost like we know our patients, not just because we've, worked on their teeth.
Well,
But
we want you to be part of our family,
yeah,
and we want to be part of the community.
Yeah.
We want to be more than just a place you come when bite into a crab leg instead of using the cracker, and you need your tooth fixed.
Right. So this is really important when it says our family is here to serve your family, and it's very true. Me and Shannon are husband and wife, and this is our family, and we want to serve your family like if you were our own. Any treatment that we recommend, we never recommend treatment that we would never do on ourselves, each other, or on our family.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that because we have that motto, people are very receptive to our treatment plans because we're treating you like we treat each other. Like I'm treating my patients like I would treat Shannon, and Shannon treats her patients like she would treat me.
And we kind of like each other, so I think you're in good hands.
If I do something bad on Shannon, I don't want to come home and hear it. So I would always, treat her with exceptional care.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we have some pictures here. Look at this face. Oh, look at that. Is that good face?
I thought it was a really nice picture.
You thought it was a good face? It's a nice face, right?
Yeah, it's your face.
Okay. All right. And we have a little bio here. Everyone knows I'm from Toronto.
T.O.
Yeah. I was born in Trinidad, but I grew up in Toronto. Or just outside of Toronto. About 30 minutes east of Toronto. And then there we go. We have the model. We have the good-looking one of the office.
That's how I look when I don't have a mask on, and a bonnet, goggles, loops,
Yeah.
a shield.
Yeah. And your hair's not pinned back.
And my hair isn't pinned back.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember getting ready for this day. You were so excited about your hairstyle.
I was kind of nervous. I tried that hairstyle for the first time, and it actually worked out because otherwise it would have been 2 French braids, and we were going to have to just work it out.
There you go. Never have a plan B. Just go for it. Just go big or go home. I thought it came out very nice.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cute.
Yeah, very nice. All right. And then at the bottom, we have our statement here with what makes us different. So we listen to you. We're here to serve you. And we're also here to inspire, generations that are coming after us. And also, individuals who may be in the same position that we are, right? Starting a business. We can grow together, but also we can learn from each other, and we can inspire each other. So that's something that we want to live by, that mantra as well.
We really want to live out the each one, teach one motto. So for us, that means inspiring future generations of professionals that look like us. Sometimes that's all you need as a child, is to see someone in a position that you aspire to someday be in, or at least in a leadership role. And sometimes that's enough for you to believe that you could also achieve that in your future. So if we can be that for someone else, whether they decide to pursue dentistry or something else, then we are happy to help.
Absolutely. Well said, Shannon. Well said.
Thank you.
Okay. And then at the end here, we have an area where you can input your information and you can send us a message. So if you had a message of when we're going to be opening, what insurances we take, if we take your insurance, if we do a certain procedure, you can just add this in here, send it up to the cloud. Send it up to wherever it goes.
and it'll come directly
It'll
to
come
our
to us.
email address. A lot of people have also been asking when we are going to start hiring.
Oh yeah.
We actually are starting our interview process in the middle of September, so there will be more details and an exact date coming soon.
Yeah.
So as much as we love everyone, we have to be realistic that as a startup, we can't hire everyone, but we will try to assemble, the best team possible. It'll be our personal Avengers.
Ooh. What?
So we have
What?
to,
I like that.
unfortunately, we have to be very discerning with who will end up being on our team. But if you have your resume ready and you would like to interview, we would be more than happy to meet with you.
Yeah. Have a look at your resume. Send us your resume.
And what does Captain America say? He says, Avengers Assemble.
Avengers Assemble. Yeah, because we're definitely gonna be looking for individuals who have the mindset of growth. And although we're a startup, we need that mentality of growth and growing into something that's bigger than where we're starting. And myself and Shannon have that mentality. So we're looking for team members who also share that mentality and can embrace our vision to grow and to get to the place where we envision ourselves being five years down the road, 10 years down the road, 15 years down the road. So that's going to be very important when we enter the hiring process.
And we are looking for a long term team, a long term family to grow with. Turnover is understandable from time to time, but if we can have a team that can grow with us and with our patients in the community, that would be great.
I agree. All right. I think that was it. We had a few really big updates that we wanted to share with you all. And I don't think I have anything else at this point. Probably post this up. And if you guys have any questions about it, just let us know. Shannon, I'm gonna let you outro us.
I'm going to dance us out like Steph Curry.
Oh, you dancing us out?
Okay, well, thank you all for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
All right. See you, everybody.